going to bring out another video to you guys. For those of you that don't know, I've been suffering with bilateral sciatica, so it's been a nightmare. In all that time, I've acquired some new tools, some things to show you in up and coming videos, and a lot needs to happen in order for me to be able to work properly in this tiny 8x6 shed. I've been very, very, very lucky. Christmas, my partner decided that she was happy to, our partner and her mum treated me to a table saw, and not just any table saw. I'll probably do a longer video going into a bit of detail with the table saw, but I do have the Evolution RBL 255 TBL Plus, I think it's called. I'm not 100% sure, but it's the one with a plus. So I've got the extension fence. I have given I've had a couple of test cuts on it, because I was terrified of it. Still am. But what I didn't want to do was do my first cut on video and have an accident for all you guys to see. Because one thing that I do need to brush up on is my form with the saw, how I, you know, the little things, the little even dangerous things. I wanted to make sure that I was comfortable with it, because if there's any other beginners on here, complete novices like myself, if I do something, I don't get injured, but it's risky. I do not want to teach people that. I don't want you to see that and think, oh, that works. So there will be more videos on that. So I treated myself to this. Yes. So I'm gonna unbox this here right now in front of you guys. Now this is a corded sander. Now the reason why I've gone for a corded sander is not only because, you know, batteries are expensive. I do have a few, but they're 2 amp hours, and sanding I believe is going to take a lot longer than a lot of the other jobs I need to do. So I wanted to plug it in and make sure it doesn't run out of batteries, and you know, I'll have to go away and come back. So let me just get a knife. So we'll have a look. Square. This I had off eBay from it was a verified seller, but there was a deal on, and as well as the deal, I also had a coupon for, I believe it was either 5 or 10% off. So, you know, it wasn't a huge discount compared to what they are new, but I paid, I think it was £69 for this. Let's have a look. Oh, yes, dust collection. I'll place that there because I actually read them. That's right. It feels, that's a heavy duty cord. That is a heavy duty cord. Nice. Looks like one of those sealed plug. And let's get the actual sander out. You know, she blows. Now, compared to other sanders I've had, this one actually feels a little lighter, I think. There's also, you can feel how well this is made. Wow. And Velcro that, I'm praying doesn't disintegrate over heavy use. Now, how does this work? Oh, do I twist it? Yes, I do. Oh, maybe I don't need the instructions. So I'm told these dust bags are pointless. I do have dust collection kind of linked up. I'm just going to see if it fits. I'm going to need to buy some adapters, but yeah, here we go. So it's the Perform Protect. Not 100% sure what that means, but I'm the proud owner of a Dewalt sander. It does feel good. It feels nice to hold. Box. That would have been dodgy if I'd thrown that on the shed floor. It fits in the hand really well, actually. So we'll get some sandpaper on this, plug it in, and give it a whirl. Okay, so it's plugged in. I've got a, I believe it's an 80 grit. Why did I check? Oh, so 120. There we are, 120 grit. I'm not sure if many of you have seen the short videos I've put up, but I've invested in a stealth dust mask. It fits really well. You know, it's just for a little test like this. I'm not going to put the dust collection on yet. I'm going to see what the bag is like. Also, these are the Pro case. I think that was something like, that was close to a tenner on Amazon. $9.99 I believe, and these were also $9.99 on Amazon. And I'm covered in dust now. And you know, they're great. You've got to look after yourself. And these, just a little cheap set of Dewalt glasses, just to protect your eyes. These were $2.99 on Amazon. What can I say? I like the yellow. Also, for those of you that are new here, I have noticed since my last video, I've had close to 100 new subscribers. There's like 154 subscribers. Hi. I had no idea because I've just been a little useless with YouTube. But hi, welcome. And for those of you that don't know what this is all about, I genuinely, when I started this channel, I was completely clueless. I'm still relatively clueless, but I do as much research as I can, just to, you know, get by and be able to make things, because I just love the idea of spending the rest of my days making things out of wood. So the tools that I mention in my videos, I wouldn't really call them reviews because I just don't know enough. I just want to make sure that they are of a good quality, and if any, there is some work going on outside. I apologise for the noise, and I just wanted to make sure that people know that you can get quality tools for a decent price. I mean, £69. I'm pretty sure it was. The table saw I don't have for Christmas. But there's a lot of things. My drills, I've had deals on everything, and a lot of the sort of little nit bits that I've had. Things like this for the table saw. You know, I think I paid £4 on Timo. And for those of you that I told in one of the videos that I'm giving up on Timo, I couldn't afford the safety stuff, you know, things just to make the table saw a little bit safer. So I just had to go back on there and buy whatever they had. And I'll be honest with you, they've been pretty good. So yeah, you know, it's the sort of entry level DeWalt stuff I've been buying, and so far they've been fantastic. So, cheap and cheerful, excuse the hair. Hooks on the back really easily. I'm not sure if you can understand me, but I'll put subtitles if you can't. These are adjustable. That's it. And now I can only hear myself in my own head. And these, I feel a lot more protected. So let's have a go. So that's actually very smooth. Jesus. So you could probably hear the speed going up and down. I forgot to mention it does have speed control, 1 through 6. It started on 6 and I brought it down to 4, and then I thought we'd go back up to 5. This side's really rough actually. It's very, very rough. So I'm just going to have a go on there. I want to see what this is like, but it's already feels a lot better and it feels a lot more secure than the Orbital did, even though the Orbital was pretty good. So let's in that short of time. So it's just, let's take these things off. Do you know what? I've taken this off thinking, you know, that there shouldn't be dust in the air. And I'll be completely honest with you, this tool, the dust bag, I don't know what it's collected, but the extraction, the dust extraction in this without being plugged into the Hoover or dust extractor, I can barely smell the sawdust. Let's find out what's in here, shall we? The reviews I've seen where people talk about dust collection and dust bags, I have seen a few people say that this isn't great. But if you're a beginner and you're not comparing it to other expensive tools, so, a lot of it's stuck in there. Oh, here we go, shake it. I'll be honest with you, that was getting dusty, yeah? I mean, I barely did any sand in there, but for what I have done, that's a, you know, that's a good handful of sawdust there for the little bits that I've done. This you probably shouldn't do, but you know, I only realised that when I started doing it, and I need to hoover the floor anyway. So this thing, you really can feel the difference in quality. Now I paid £60 for the Orbital, and there's actually a deal on it. I think at the moment you can get it for 15 instead of 16 screw fix here in the UK. If you want to know more details about that sander, I can show you the replacement that they sent me. But I've got no need for that now, so I might keep it as a spare, I'm not sure yet. But this, you know, for the extra couple of pounds, even if it was at full price, which I believe is around £90, I would say you may as well spend the extra, because this really, really is worth it. This thing is absolutely fantastic, and the Velcro is really strong, it's really good. Its own dust extraction, like it's got this kind of skirt going around the edge, which I'm guessing picks up a few more. I'll have to research more into these, but for somebody who is just starting out and they're willing to spend a little bit more money, this thing, as far as I'm concerned, is definitely worth it. And this is the DWE6423, and it's got -GB. So I'll see if I can get that in there. There we go. Comes with a very, very long cable. I think it's 2 meters, maybe 3. It's very long, very good quality. You know, if you're doing little projects, you probably wouldn't even need a dust extractor with this. Yep, it's got that rocker switch on the front, which is very comfortable. I'm really happy with this sander. I think it's fantastic. This thing's great. So it's well worth the money. And I think that everybody should buy more expensive tools. And if you can't, don't worry about it. Save up or just get what you can get, because a sander is a sander. And if you can't afford a single sander, get on Temu, get yourself one of these sanding mice things. That's junk, so it's just falling off. Hook it up again and do it by hand. Takes a bit longer, but you know, needs must and all that. Yeah, I'm over the moon with this. A few other things. What else can I mention? Oh, very quickly, for my birthday, which was in January this month, a couple weeks ago, I had some of these Axminster, what are they called? Parallel clamps. Those are 2 of those. I've been extremely lucky. And the difference between those and my cheap clamps, the ones that hardly hold, it's insane. So I'll probably go into detail about those in another video. But I wanted to come back, say hi to everyone, hi to the new subscribers, show you my new sort of little bits and pieces here and there, and try and get back in the game now that I'm able to get around and stand for a bit longer. Still rough, but ready to get back in the game. So thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Welcome to you all, and I really, really appreciate all our new subscribers. Well, all the subscribers, but the new one, I can't believe it. Like 150 odd subscribers, and I'm just some guy in his shed who's got no idea what he's doing. So videos coming up, guys. I'll do a video on the table saw. I do need a little bit more room to film that, because it does take up a hell of a lot of room in the shed, but also it's quite high up on my workbench, my collapsible workbench. So I'll do some videos on the clamps, the table saw. I know I've had more stuff, so I got some odds and ends somewhere, which I might try and show you guys. But also I'm gonna be building some stuff now that I've got the table saw and I'm a little bit more familiar with it. Now that I've done a couple of test cuts, I'm still scared of it, but I trust it a bit more. I'll use that and we'll do a little project together, and maybe even today. I may even film one today. So let's see what we got. Maybe I'll just sort of do a really awkward angle. Get the video for you guys. But yeah, if you're looking for a sander and you're on a bit of a budget, but you want to, you know, get a decent quality one, there's nothing wrong with this. This, you know, I know I've only used it once, but it's been way better than any other sander that I've ever had. You know, I've borrowed maybe a sander to sand the skirting board down before I paint, or I've done my Orbital sander. I've had McAllister sanders, which did not last long, the ones from B&Q. They ain't great. And if they do start throwing pads, you can't get a replacement pad for them, so it's a new tool, which sucks. But yeah, DWE6423-GB. That's this Dewalt sander, Perform and Protect. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe you want to Google it, find out. Yeah, happy guy, glad to be back, and looking forward to seeing you all comment and like, because that means you actually like what I'm doing. And that'll make me feel human. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.